Hello guys, welcome back to Blue Skies, and my chickens are crying and I don't know why. I just literally just gave them a bunch of food, I gave them a bunch of water, and now they're just bitching for no reason. Anyway, welcome back to Blue Skies, and shut up! I'm sorry, I'm just like... I was just saying before I got rudely interrupted. I'm kidding, I'm not bad. I don't really care, honestly. But what I was trying to say is, it's Monday in game now. Well, we're about to start Monday, and I'm really nervous because usually that's when shit goes down. So my nerves are really up there, and also I'm recording this a little later than I usually am because I had to do shit. And today I might not record a second episode, depending on what I have, depending I have enough time, because I have a job interview at 12 today. Anyway, welcome back to Blue Skies. We are here to play video games. Let's go into this. You see? It's the day of the festival, guys. There's nothing to be worried about. Your legs are definitely shaking right now. Mine aren't. I'm not even joking. My legs are actually shaking. This is actually not funny. Anyway, it's the day of the festival. The preparations for the event should be nearly complete, given all the work everyone's put into over the weekend. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori at the festival. But knowing Maka, I'm sure the event will be great too. It's been a while though. Where's Sayori? We've been meant to walk home together, but she's late again. I don't want to leave her behind, but if she's gonna take much longer, I'm gonna be late for the festival. I'm getting nervous. More time passes. There's gonna be a moment of decision soon if she doesn't arrive. Just as I'm getting ready to leave, I finally spot her slowly making her way. Fuck! Thank God! Thank God! Slowly making her way down the street. She's carrying a large sack in her hand, and I'm surprised she isn't running over to me. Isn't she aware how late she is? Siri, where you been? We could have been late for school. I know, sorry. I overslept again? Or couldn't decide what to have for breakfast again? She immediately pouts. You're such a meanie sometimes. You know my teasing is all good fun, right? She mutters something under her breath. Of course. By the way, I also double-checked the little bags. They're all in here. She gestures at the big sack. Or the large sack. By the way, I also have drinks, like usual. I should probably drink my tea first, actually, because I just drank the Pepsi first. I have Pepsi and Coke with me. Do not bully me, fuck you all. Anyway, she gestures at the large sack, a bright smile evident in her face. Good stuff, Sayori. People are gonna love them. That's a really good idea. Candy, bookmarks, and literature codes. Perfect things to give out from our event. Uh-huh. Something for everyone. Although, I am kind of nervous for the festival. Honestly, I don't blame you for that. It's kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? I mean, I know how much it means to Monica, but at the same time, I didn't really realize how intimidating reciting poetry to a bunch of strangers can be. Yeah, I was all for it back in the club room, but now that the actual day is here, she looks a little nervous. I reach over and give her a squeeze on her shoulder. We'll be fine, don't worry. I know how much you like poetry, plus your poems are great. I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. I just hope my own performance is up to standard. Oh, don't be silly, Hope. They'll love your poem. I just know it. I chuckle, admiring the definition of optimism that makes Sayori really well. Sayori. Guess we'll find out. By the way, what are you doing? Are you doing anything after the festival? Anything fun? Nope. I'm really planning that far ahead. I'm not great at doing that anyway. I was kind of hoping that we finish early so we can have the rest of the day off, to be honest. So what you're really saying is you just want to go home and sleep, right? Oh, look at how many Students are here. How many clubs are going to have their own little event today? What a tactical change of topic that was. Damn it, Sayori. Our school's in sight, and there's a lot of students milling around. There's a strange thing. It's a little strange thing that there's so many fellow students around. Yet I'm still feeling so lonely. Me with YouTube. And high school. And middle school. And elementary. You get it. Or at least before joining the club, literature club. Things like these make me grateful that Sayori told me about it. Told me about it. Oh, okay. I just realized there's some mistakes there. About the club in the first place. I don't know. Probably quite a few. By the way, Sayori. What is it? What's up, Hope? I just wanted to say, well, no matter how this festival goes, I'm really grateful you told me about your club and let me join. I've had a lot of fun so far. I scratched the back of my head nervously as Sayori looks curiously at me. I've never been good at expressing myself, and it probably shows. I guess what I'm trying to say is, thank you. It's been so fun being able to spend time with you again. It really takes me back. You don't thank me for anything, silly. I enjoyed it too. After all, it would be lovely if things go back to how they used to be. How they used to be? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Strange choices of words. What could she mean by that? As we enter the courtyard and make our way to our meeting room, she breaks silence by giggling. Something funny? I just thought of a way to steal one of Natsuki's cupcakes without her realizing. Are you sure that's a good idea? Natsuki might be little, but you know better than I do that she can get really feisty. Don't worry about her. She might be a bit mean on the outside, but she's harmless. Don't let her fool you. Well, I'd rather her than me. Hope, Sayori, it's good to see you guys. You guys want to come and give me a hand? Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the one she prepared for her, that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Hey, do you guys want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, they really did. They look really pretty. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized the girls' poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Just then, Natsuki bursts in the room carrying a box that possibly towers over her. Yuri trails in behind, carrying a rolled up banner and a large duffel bag. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you guys got here before me? I thought it was pretty early. I'm sorry for being the last one here. I'm glad that some preparation is already underway though. It should take less time to set everything up in this way. Yeah, let's work hard together, everyone. Natsuki unpacks her boxes to reveal 4 trays of cupcakes stacked carefully on top of one each other. Hope. I jump at the sudden outburst. Yes? Help me lay these cupcakes. Then if you wouldn't mind, Sayori can help me with these? Yuri gestures at her bag, to which Sayori nods cheerfully. I help Natsuki with the cupcakes while Yuri and Sayori start putting up decorations. Meanwhile, Monika continues putting down pamphlets. It isn't long until Natsuki has carefully arranged her cupcakes in a neat formation. Each cupcake is topped with white icing and some kanji written in a variety of different colored frostings. Wow, these look really good. Great idea making them literature club themed as well, Natsuki. Yeah, it was a good idea, huh? I wrote down words that specifically had to do with poetry in our poems too. She picks up a cupcake to show me. See, this one says great. Huh. Isn't that the kanji for use? As Natsuki fiercely checks over the rest of her cupcakes to look for more miswritten letters, I glance over at Sayori and Yuri. They put up a banner with an inspirational quote written on the colorful granite of the colors of the sky. A good writer does possess not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends. Nushlight. Damn it. It's Nushlight. It's a nice quote. No, it's Nietzsche. Sorry. What's Nietzsche again? Anyway, that's a quote by the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. I don't know. I don't want to say how I know that word. Let's just say YouTube's very interesting. God, I'm very alert. God, I'm a fucking nerd. Isn't he check? I think it's Ishek. I forgot to pronounce that. Okay, then I get German. I don't know how to speak German. How the fuck am I supposed to know, man? He's had some very interesting thoughts, though some are that I don't quite agree with. Yeah, there's some I don't agree with either. Don't worry. Oh, I think I've heard of him. As usual, you're outclassing me on her intellect. Yeah, I've heard of him. Like, I know one of the quotes, but I'm not gonna say it here. It seems like they're also hung up a curtain of origami paper tied to the ribbons of the doorway. Upon closer inspection, each paper has a different kanji letter written on it. Yeah, it looks like something. It looks like you did something similar to Natsuki with your kanji curtains. Is that so? I'll have to take a look at what she's doing after finishing up. She gestures at a few candles in a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Yuri said that that's an essential oil diffuser. Yes. It's for aromatherapy, one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Huh. I'm excited to see how it works later. It looks like all the preparations are almost finished now. It feels like there's something missing though. Suddenly I noticed a large bag sitting forlornly by itself on the side. Sayori, do you mind handing me that sack you got? I'll help you distribute all the stuff inside it. Okay, here you go. Peering inside, I catch quite a sight of a few small colorful bags, nearly tied shut with ribbons. Just as I remember. Her handiwork from yesterday really shows as I pull one out. Yuri and Monica notice little bags, looking on with interest. Oh, so this is what you and Hope worked on over the weekend, Sayori? I love how these look. You both did a fantastic job. Oh, it's mostly you, Sayori. I couldn't do the room part of my life if my life depended on it. I'm sure the contents are just as impressive as the exterior. What sort of things did you choose to quote for the quotes? We had lots of fun with that. She deftly opens one of the bags, finishing out a quote. It's perfectly okay to write garbage as long as you edit it brilliantly. Wait, I didn't put that one in. Hey, I didn't put that one in. Oh yeah, that one was mine. I thought it was kind of funny. Monica giggles, while Yuri and Sayori look like they're trying to figure out what the punchline is. Well, 1 out of 3 isn't bad. Wait, I need to drink my tea. This job interview later is really drying up my throat. How about this one? I hastily open another bag, picking out the quote. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. Just force yourself to get something on paper and tie it up later. I like that one a lot, Hope. After all, it's free too. If you never start, you can't make any progress. Same. I've been working on more music, and honestly, I didn't start until just yesterday, and I've made a lot of progress to it. By how much progress? I finished the first verse and a chorus, and that was already hard enough. I think I did that in like 10 minutes. Anyway, I got more to work to do that with later after I'm done with the interview. Maybe I'll record another episode first. I'm not sure. I'll just work on music all day. Anyway, after the interview. Anyway, keeping your pen in the same spot will result in a puddle of ink. We couldn't find out who wrote that, which is a shame. Oh, have you guys tried candy? The only thing we should save those for people who made these bags for, Sayori. Oh yeah. Natsuki's irritated voice rings over across the classroom. Hey, if you guys are finished over here, can you actually sort out Natsuki's stuff out? You know we do have a festival to prepare for. She yells, and the rest of us share a guilty grin. Natsuki's right. I suppose Natsuki raised a valid point. Yeah, let's get to it then. We each delve. That's what the word is. I'm learning how to read. Slowly. Anyway, We each delve into the sack and scoop up the little bags, going around the classroom and setting them down on each table. We print out a few spare quotes. Alright, my nose is kind of stuffy. We print out a few spare quotes to put around the classroom, and it's not long before a few desks bear the wise words of writers and poets alike. Sayori wanders over the front door and sticks one of the quotes there. I'm impressed by your thinking. Anyone will see the quote by that way. It doesn't take long to distribute all the little bags around the room. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Sayori trying to sneakily open a bag and pop a candy in her mouth. Natsuki, naturally, she drops the chocolate. I just know he likes her face. It's cute. It's cute. I don't know why, but Fran always likes zooming into the faces like this when they're like this. I understand though, they're kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. She drops. Something's never changed. Holy shit, that actually looks really nice. Wait. That's more than 15. I've been duped. We did 15, not 1200. By the time we finish, it looks like everyone else is done too. The classroom is now darkened and is lit up by the aberrant lighting of the candles. I'm not gonna lie, it kinda looks like we're gonna summon demons. Beanie would like this club if we did that. Anyway. A delicate floor set waves through the air, courtesy of Yuri's essential oils. Sayori and I head towards three other girls, who are huddled together near the front of the classroom, murmuring to each other. Is it about time to start yet? Almost. We wrote that we were going to start at 10 a.m. on our posters, and that's in 10 minutes. Are people seriously going to show up for this? Don't be so negative. Some people have shown up already. I'm sure that more will fall in soon. You guys don't have to worry about. You guys don't have to be worried so much about it. I've got full faith in all of you. I've seen all your poems. It's been amazing watching each and every one of you nurture your unique writing styles. I misread some of that, but I don't care. She smiles encouragingly at each of us. To her credit, her words are helpful. Even though I haven't been part of this club for as long as the other three, even hope, Natsuki. I was just a joke, jeez. Though some humor would lighten the mood. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Just trying to make sure everyone's in the best frame of mind before we start. It's okay, Monica. We understand and appreciate that. Yeah, we all know how much this club means to you. I just wanted to be a success as much as you do. Couldn't put it any better myself. Though I've been owning the club for a few days, it's really felt like home. Truth be told, I used to be kind of lonely. Knowing that I'm included in something that people like you guys always makes me feel better. Apart from Sayori on Sunday, I haven't told anyone how lonely I've been feeling. I'm a little nervous about how the others will react. They all turn to me, varying degrees of emotions on her face. Natsuki impatiently looks to the side, while Yuri gives me expressing a concern. Sayori looks a little sad. I remember a conversation about this. It's okay, Hope. We can change that, remember? Like I said, I'm so happy you feel welcomed here. Exactly what we wanted. I agree. No one should feel alone. I know it's quite a difficult thing to experience. I feel more flushed with gratitude in front of words. Thanks, guys. That was a lot. Also, Monica, I told Sayori earlier, and I figured you might appreciate hearing this. Well, no matter how the festival goes, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. Thanks to you guys, the lonely feeling has disappeared. You've all been so welcoming and accepting, and believe me, I'm really appreciative about it. Yeah, so even if this event doesn't quite go as planned, just know that I'm loved here, and I'm glad Sayori told me about this club. If others don't like what we have here, well, that's our loss, right? The girls nod in agreement, smiling at me. I have no idea why my words have such an impact, but I'm glad they did at the end. It feels so rewarding to be able to give back to the club for a change. Monica turns to me. her eyes shining with admiration. Thank you, Hope. You're right. Hearing those words from a newcomer really makes me feel like I've succeeded my goals as president. After all, I wanted to create a place where people can feel comfortable and share literature. And what you've just said makes me feel like it's all worthwhile. She turns to and faces the others. See, guys? If we can show Hope how amazing this club is, who's to say we can't show the other students the same thing? Don't see them as strangers, see them as potential club members. She definitely got an inspiring way of words. Yeah, good thinking, Monica. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. But if they say anything bad about my cupcakes, I'm gonna kill them. I would too. Cupcakes are good, man. Speaking of cupcakes, I have cupcakes in my fridge. It reminds me, so this reminds me, so I'm not gonna play music right now. I like listening to music when I'm walking places, and since I'm going to be walking my job interview, since it's actually not that far from where I live, I thought I'm going to listen to the soundtrack for Blue Skies, but I realized I don't have SoundCloud, and it's not on Spotify, and I don't have YouTube Premium because I'm too lazy. Anyway, so I'm downloading SoundCloud right now as we speak, so I can because I saved it on my SoundCloud on my computer, but I just don't have it. I don't have SoundCloud on my phone. I can just download it and sign into my account, and I'll have it right there, thank God. Anyway, so Nazi's gonna murk people talk shit about their cupcakes, which I agree. Cupcakes are good. I will stab you if you talk bad about cupcakes. I want cupcakes now. Anyway, Yuri giggle softly. I want my... oh my God, my voice just cracked there. I won't lie to you. I'm still quite nervous. But after hearing what you said, Hope, I realize that there might be some other lonely people out there. This club would be the perfect place for them. Yeah, we might be able to find more manga enthusiasts. That's the spirit. Now let's go and show the rest of the school just what literature is made of. As if, fuck you. A few people wander into the room, curiously looking around the room. Monica confidently walks over to greet them, and so it begins. Monica and Sayori greet the newcomers and settle in their desks at the classroom. Some people have already started helping themselves to cupcakes, and I noticed Natsuki keeping an eye on them. Meanwhile, Yuri nervously looking for through a pamphlet. I can see her soundlessly wording the words of her poem. Now that I think about it, I should be getting extra practice as well. Before I can do so, though, Monica heads back towards us with Sayori and tow. Showtime, everyone. Let's do it, you guys. Time to get this over with. I can do this. We all group up and stand together in front of the classroom. Sorry, I'm in the middle of signing into my fucking SoundCloud at the same time. Monica steps out of the podium and clears the throat, drawing the room's attention to her. Okay, everyone. Welcome to the Literature Club's poetry performance. My name is Monica, as some of you already know. Some girls waving near the front of her wave at her, and I'm the president of the club. The company is the vice president, Sayori. Hi, guys. And the rest are our club members. Wait, sorry, I'm just in the middle of trying not to clear my throat right now. Anyway, the rest are our club members, Yuri, Natsuki, and last but certainly not least, Hope. We all lay back at the students with varying degrees of enthusiasm. I hope that you'll all enjoy poetry, and that we'll all be able to contribute for a memorable festival. Literature is amazing, and its ability to connect us with the human condition. And we really hope that this event will help encourage others to start participating as well. Our club will gladly welcome any new members, from those who just love words and writing as well to anyone who simply is just curious and wants to learn more. After all the scheduled performances, we'll be opening up the stage for anyone else who wants to perform, so don't be shy. And now, without any further ado, we'll start with my poem, The Way They Fly. Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri and I head off to settle down in the frontmost desk, saving the seat at the end for Monica. She stands there, alone, yet radiating confidence, like the true queen. By the way, Follow my Twitter if you haven't. Yesterday, well, yesterday when I started recording this, on Monday, I started simping for Monica. I laugh, but it's true. I'm a simp now. I'm a simp for a fucking video game character. This is depressing. Why has my life gone this way? Anyway, after flashing a smile and a wink at us, she begins. Each word is crystal clear and exudes emotion. Somehow, her excitement is even better than it was only a few days ago. She must have practiced hard to try to achieve perfection. The classroom is silent at first, drinking in her words. The garbage man just came. After a few moments, however, some whispering started up in the back of the classroom. I guess that's inevitable, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. My exchange looks with Natsuki, who rolls her eyes at disruptions. Sayori pats my hand and gives me an encouraging smile. She's comforting as always. As Monica's poem progresses, more and more people wander in. Normally this would be a good thing, but they're making a lot of noise. Thankfully they simmer down once they realize Monica's speaking, but the damage is already done. She reaches the end of her poem, the last few words resonating in the classroom. A round of applause fills the room and Monica beams at everyone, patiently. Oh, I didn't read that last part, I clicked it too early. Patiently waiting for them to finish. Thank you all for listening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my poem, and this gives you a flavor of what this club is like. For newcomers, welcome. We are just in the midst of showing you all our poems. For the benefit of those who just joined, she quickly introduces everyone. Anyway, up next is Natsuki. Take it away. Natsuki stumbles slightly as she makes her way to the front of the class. I guess the nerves are really getting to her. It doesn't help that someone's... I'm not saying that word! I'm glad I caught that! Speaking of which, I just realized something. I'll say it's already on, thank God. I think they meant Snickers. Snickers, like laughs. Or chocolate bar. But if that's the actual word, I don't know how to say that without sounding, like an asshole. Anyway, I'm just keep on. Sayori seems to notice too, but she hastens to shoot Natsuki a reassuring smile. Natsuki stands. Well, my neighbor, shut the fuck up for once. I may be making noise, but at least I don't hit the wall every damn day. When people are sleeping, you fucks. Sorry. If my neighbor's gonna complain to me at the landlord, I'm just gonna complain to them that they keep on hitting my fucking wall and never shut the fuck up. Anyway, Natsuki stands up in front of the classroom with her poem in hand, tries glances of iteration still visible on her face. Alright, so my poem is called Jump. She takes a deep breath and begins her recital. Just as I was hoping, she's able to inject her trademark bouncy style into her performance, bringing the words to life. She doesn't quite radiate the confidence Monica did, but her unique style shines through, giving the poem a flow and rhythm. While simple, it's effective. My heart sinks as I start picking up on newcomers having their own conversation in the back of the room. I'm hit with a surge of anger. How can it be so inconsiderate? It's clear they aren't paying any attention, and from the pause and change in Natsuki's tune, she clearly picked up on it as well. Why can't they just save their stupid, selfish conversations for after our performances? Her poem comes to an end, but unlike Monica, there's a slight awkward moment of silence. Once again, there's a round of applause, but it's clear the audience engagement isn't quite as strong. Great performance, Natsuki. I really like the rhythm in that poem. Natsuki forces a smile and makes her way back to her seat. It's clear she's upset. Anyway... Cunts outside the corner, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I didn't read that. Anyway, our Vice President series next to perform. I just realized there's no music, and I don't like that. Hi everyone. I hope you all you like my poem. She cheerfully skips in front of the class, in front of to the front, poem in hand. As she turns to face us, she looks a little nervous, fidgeting slightly. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. It's okay, Sayori. Just remember we practice. I got full faith in you. Yeah, you got this. This one's called My Meadow. As she oh, there's the music. It's back. Ah. Wait a minute. This sounds different. Again, this whole soundtrack's pretty cool. I'll be honest. I don't really mind. I think this is. If I remember right, this is. I think this is one of Sayori's songs. I remember right. You know that's her tune of the theme song. No, just one of her song. Oh no, it's the same song that was just playing. It's just like the beginning of it. Now I hear. Oh wait, there's changes. Can you hear that? It's actually really awesome. I love these. Wait, the piano's taking more effect on it. And there's some weird shit happening. Anyway, she begins to write her poem. Her soft voice guides us through recital. There's some remarkable contrast between her cheerful inflection and a more bittersweet nature of the words. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice people casually flicking cupcake wrappers on the floor, along with candy wrappers lying on tables. Or still, talking is getting louder and more noticeable. Natsuki looks at the premeditators. I think that's the word, frowning at them. One of the students lets out loudly on, making absolutely no effort to hide it. Another student picks up one of the quotes and nudges at their friend. They both frown and laugh at the message. I get the horrible feeling it's like more of a mocking kind of laugh. At this point I'm seeing red. If we weren't in school, I would punch these inconsiderate pricks by now. No one should be this rude to Sayori. She's practically the sweetest person I've ever met. Despite the now obvious disruptions, she's trying her best and making a real effort to contribute. To her credit, her performance is still commendable. She managed to work the contrast of enthusiasm against the words in her favor. It adds an interesting depth to the poem. I'd love to see more of this side of her. She brings the performance to a close, her hand shaking slightly. Lovely poem, Sayori. You really brought this one to life. Thank you. Something's off with her voice. It's like how she was on Friday. Monica stands up, turning and addressing everyone in the room. Just to politely remember, that'd be much appreciated if everyone give our poets some respect while they're performing. Monica looks stern while Natsuki looks positively furious. Thank you. Now the stage is yours, Yuri. Natsuki, Yuri looks... Oh yeah, you can tell, like, I'm guessing... Because of the contract, like, all those jerks who are just being complete assholes, that the music is actually, like, is, like, giving off their fears as well. Like, the tone is purposely on off-key. There's some off-key points with the guitar, with the piano, and stuff like that. And the drums as well. Because it's supposed to it's supposed to, like, show you their nervousness with all these disruptions happening. I just got that. It's honestly amazing that there's so much detail in this fucking mod, and I love it so much. Honestly, congrats to the mod makers. Like, this is actually, like, there's so much detail in this thing that I can see how it took 2 years to make this mod, like, the full release. It's awesome. Anyway, Yuri looks terrified at this point. Sayori gives her a reassuring squeeze and leans over her, whispering into her ear. You got this, Yuri. Pretend it's only just me. Atsuki, Sayori, and Monica. I can't do this, Hope. Yes, you can. I believe in you. Remember how passionate you can become when you talk about Portrait of Markov? I loved it. I love seeing that side of you. Besides, like you said, this club should be a perfect place for any of these people. We just don't know it yet. She swallows nervously, nodding at my words. Okay, thank you. She rises at her feet, palm claps swirling in her chest, and avoiding eye contact with everyone as she walks up. Her eyes flicker up to glance at the club room when she gets on stage, although she perfectly ducks her head down to look at the poem on the podium. I'm definitely gonna... I know what I'm titling this episode. If you guys know me, and you guys know Well, you guys know me, and you guys know my. I'm not gonna explain. It's too much of. It's not a meme on my channel. It's a meme on someone on like someone on someone I know's channel. Anyway, this poem is called "After Image of Crimson Eye." Her poem her voice quivers as she starts, but unlike her recitement a few days ago, the meek and trembling version of Yuri remains as well into the poem. She determinedly forges ahead, but I can tell she's not enjoying it in the slightest. The rest of the classroom, momentarily subdued by Monica's words, soon begins to grow louder again. After a few lines of the poem, they're even more unruly than before. The crinkling of wrappers filled the air. At the viewpoint, Yuri is almost drowned out by the other people's voices. I catch a few people getting up and leaving the classroom. By a slight hitch of her voice, it seems like Yuri seems as well. Her eyes are stay glued to her poem now. It looks like she's trying her hardest to ignore everyone. One boy quietly whistles. Oh my god. Wolf whistles at Yuri, causing her to jump and lower her head even more. She's practically shaking like a leaf now. Like a leaf? Do a leaf shake? I don't know. This is absolutely disgusting behavior, and I open my mouth to say something. Suddenly, Natsuki stands up, a large scraping noise from her, pushing away at the desk, drawing attention to the students. Can you all just shut up? I'm really freaking sick of it. How can you guys be so rude? We're trying our best to show you something amazing here, and you're just gonna stomp all over our hard work like that? Unbelievable. I can't even understand how people like this can be this arrogant and just this plain terrible. I didn't want to interrupt you, Yuri, but I can't stand it anymore. You idiots might as well leave if you aren't going to pretend to pay attention. Just complete silence for a beat. Okay, only came for the food anyway. Let's go, you guys. Once this boy speaks up and begins to lead his friends away, one by one, more students start following them out of the door. I throw a panicked look at Monica, who is hiding a strange, stiff expression in her face. It looks like she's struggling to stay calm for everyone. After a few moments, there's barely anyone left. Yuri, meanwhile, quietly begins speaking again, but her voice is barely audible. There's just a stiffing silence accompanying her words. When she finishes, a weak stammering applause crowds from the few who are left. She unsteadily sits down on her stage, a blank look on her face. She won't look at any of us either. I'm worried about her. Okay. Monica's voice cracks as she speaks up. She's trying her best to see us to do this. I don't think any of us would have predicted that this turned out this way. I need to drink my tea. By the way, we stand Natsuki in this household now. Stan. In this no, I'm making this a title now. In this household, we stand Natsuki. Thank you, Yuri. You did wonderfully. I'm sincerely sorry for all the disruptions and sheer ignorance you had to endure. Those kind of people are really the worst. To those who are left, I want to thank you all for staying and apologize as well. This is definitely not a normal occurrence in a literature club, I assure you. Well, let's finish off with hope then. With a heavy heart, I slowly get up and walk on the stage. If we actually get a poem like in front of us, that'd be pretty fucking awesome. When I get to the podium, I'm appalled by the sight of the classroom. Candy and cupcake wrappers were strewn across the floor. Code cards are laid across, with many of the cards now featuring shoe prints over the words. The remnant goodie bags are ripped apart on desks. Even the kanji curtains look tangled up and messy. The only students left are the ones who waved at Monica at the beginning. This is what Yuri had to see when reciting a poem. No wonder she didn't look up and then face these people. Can I really do this now? How are the others able to finish their poems? I look at the clock. Only 10:20. Has it really only been 20 minutes? Taking a shaky breath, I begin to speak. Hi everyone. I'd like to take a second to apologize as well. Both to those striking out the club today and those who were certainly in it. But despite everything that's happened, I can say that I'm glad I joined the club since I got to meet so many great, amazing people. I believe that you guys will love it as much as I did too. Anyhow, I hope you guys all enjoy Acquainted with the Night. I start reading and am struck once again by the beauty of the poem. The loneliness and isolation conveyed so accurately. I can relate to a lot of these feelings. Yes, I can! By the way, is that a real poem? If it is, I'm gonna go read that now. It wouldn't be as good as the others at reciting, but I can only hope that I'll be able to do the poem justice. Through thoughts of doing both the poet and the poem proud stirring in my spirit, and I managed to fight through this depressing mood. The quiet of the classroom suits the lines of the poem well. My recital seems to fly by rather quickly. Excellent performance, Hope. What a great way to round off the event. Depression. I step down from the stage. Monica stands up and addresses the room. Thank you all for coming today and staying. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That's all for scheduled recitments, but you guys are free to stay and hang out if you want. There's an awkward silence for a few moments, and then the remaining students start to stand up. Hey, Monica. Oh, and you too, Hope. I didn't know you were in the club. The girl standing before us is actually my homeroom's class representative, Sayori. I did not know. I'm just literally guessing. I'm guessing that's pronounced it, Shori. Given that both she and Monica are class reps, they're probably friends. Yeah, I only joined about a week ago, so I see. Yep. Hey, the way you guys were treated was absolutely seriously awful. That's fine. Thanks for staying. Either way, sorry about everything, Monica. I'll check out the club sometime. She gives a small, customary smile, and I'm torn between wondering whether everyone's pitying us or sympathizing with us. I hope it's the latter, because pitying sounds worse. They all start to file out of the classroom after a few more goodbyes. Monica keeps a strange smile plastered on her face. Meanwhile, Yuri has her head buried in her arms on the desk. In contrast, Natsuki is staring straight ahead, gritting her teeth, and Sayori looks at their desk, picking a spot of the varnished wood. People are dicks. Oh, I just realized there's lights on. Oh yeah, because the paper's still there. To say there's tension in the air would be a massive understatement. There's silence in the room, made worse by the sense of awkwardness. No one knows what to say. No expect the festival end this way, and the impact is hitting us all. So, that could have gone better. My attempt to humor falls flat, and I immediately regret speaking. Natsuki gives me a dirty look, but Yuri smiles wanly. Meanwhile, it looks like Monica's finally fallen. I don't understand. Where did we go wrong, guys? We spent so long preparing for this, and after all our efforts. For the first time, the outgoing, confident Monica always seemed to radiate has snuffed out. She clearly cared a lot about this event, and I feel awful for her. I know. I don't get it either. I thought you guys did such a great job as well. The decorations. I can't fucking read. The recitals. I'm sorry, Monica. Don't worry about it, Hope. It's not like it's your fault anyway. She smiles weakly at me. Glancing around, I notice that Yuri and Natsuki seem particularly upset, with Yuri looking absolutely dejected, and Natsuki steaming mad. This is your fault, Monica. I told you it was a stupid idea. None of us were that comfortable doing it in the first place. Now look where it's landed us. Excuse me. My fault. You all agreed to do this. Pardon me for thinking it would actually go well. What's wrong with that? We only agreed to do it because we felt like you were forcing us. I was really hoping this wouldn't happen. Given everyone's low moods, an argument is the last thing we need. I didn't force anyone, Natsuki. You know how much this club means to me. I was just excited to show that we have the rest of the school. Yeah, because it was such a good idea, wasn't it? I'm really starting to get sick of your constant sarcasm, you know. Why don't you just try to be positive for once in your life? Geez, it's funny you say that. It's because I'm really starting to get sick of your self-righteous, know-it-all attitude. We told you it's a bad idea, but no. You just had to insist on it, even though no one was happy with it. It was for a reason. Look how much Hope enjoys it here. Is it really so unreasonable to think that we could have found someone else like him? Or is it just too positive for you to even fathom? This is awful. The other students are bad enough, but now Monica and Natsuki are going to their throats. Look how badly everyone was humiliated. How inconsiderate are all those. She struggles for a moment, her anger inhibiting her ability to speak. Those assholes were, to all of us. They didn't give a damn about anything we had to say. What did that one prick say? He's only here for the food? All this hard work, just for what? Nothing. She angrily kicks at one of the desks. The loud noise jolts Yuri, who looks up with tears in her eyes. Please, Natsuki, can you calm down? Don't tell me you're taking her side, Yuri. You had to experience the worst of it all. I don't get why you're not mad either. Natsuki, there's no point being angry at Monica. She didn't want this to happen. She had no idea people would react this way. It's bad enough that students are rude, and I don't really like fighting inside the club itself. Yeah, but if Monica listened to us when we said we weren't comfortable with the whole idea, this never would have happened. Monica sighs. This is the kind of conflict she genuinely leaves for Sayori to deal with. But in this case, Sayori looks to just draw to intervene. Look, what you're not understanding is that sometimes you just have to take risks. Sure, this didn't go well, but there's always a chance it could have ended like this, we could have had new members. She turns to me. I mean, you of all people can understand the best, right, Hope? You made the choice to come here. Look how much you've enjoyed it. Oh, don't try to suck up to him, Monica. Face it, you never listen to us, your club members, or take our opinions into account. Tell me I'm not alone in thinking that, Hope. Okay, right now to choose a side. I don't really want to do this. I desperately look at Yuri and Sayori, but look, both are too upset to get involved. No! Oh no. Why? Why is this game being so... Kill me now! I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this! Why did I get so high-pitched? Anyway. I don't know who to choose, man. This isn't fun. This isn't fun, this isn't funny, this is scary, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know how to... Okay. Let's think about what they both said. Natsuki is right. She did say that we didn't get our considerations taken. But Monica's also right. We haven't enjoyed our time in the club. I don't know who to choose though, because they're both right in their own rights. But if I'm being honest, Monica's more right because sometimes you do have to take risks. Sometimes you can find someone similar to our character, but she's mostly right. You gotta take a risk. You can't just do nothing, because if you do nothing, you aren't gonna get anything done. I'm sorry, Natsuki, but I have to choose Monica. Something tells me this is gonna make me very popular with Natsuki. I brace myself for what's coming up next. Natsuki, come on. You know better than I do that Monica loves this club. It's only natural she'd want to share with the rest of the school. Oh, seriously, you're actually taking their side? I can't believe this. No, it's not like that. I'm not taking their side. It's just what? This is exactly what you're trying to do, Hope. Don't try to backpedal. Natsuki, it's not what he's trying to say. He's just... Oh, of course, you're jumping to his aid. Shut up, Monica. Monica looks furious for a moment. I think Natsuki's finally gone too far. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath, evidently trying to contain her anger. Jeez, Natsuki. Don't you think that was a little out of order? You didn't have to shout at her. What would you know? You haven't even been here for 5 days. Why is everyone making me out look the bad guy here? Remember when Monica said she'd make sure people weren't going to be ruining our performances? Wow, congratulations. She did a fantastic job with that. I mean, it's not like anyone wolf whistled at Yuri or anything. Was it some instant enforcer you were? Her bitter sarcasm in her tirade continues on, each point worsening the atmosphere. I'm the only one that can actually see what this is. It's just Monica trying to use the club to boost her popularity. And it sickens me. You think we're all just, what, some sort of pawns to you? Explains why you don't even consider how reluctant we all were to do this, or why you let everyone just walk all over us. Natsuki, you're being ridiculous right now. Why would I want to hurt you, all of us? It's not exactly easy on me either. Natsuki lets out a snort of derision. You? What would you of all people know what life is being hard? Monica blinks. Looks like she's been slapped. It's easy for you, Monica. With your role as the queen of the school, everyone liking you, all this crap. You have such a perfect life and all. Never having to defend your interests. Never having anyone ridicule you for the things you like. I share classes with those assholes, and 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 you can bet they're gonna have a lot of fun telling everyone about how much of a loser we all are. And guess what? It's all because of you. I could practically hear the venom dripping of her words at this point. It's absolutely horrible. Face it. Shit! I can hear my bird cooing from here. Do I have to say these words? Alright, let me drink my tea. Ironic tea. It's empty. And I want to kill myself. Anyway. Sayori be a better president than you could ever be. I don't want to say that. With that, a sickening silence falls in the room once more. But this time, it's a million times worse. The fire in Natsuki's eyes is blazing, and quiet sobs can be heard from Yuri. Sayori's miserably hugging herself, looking completely lost for words. Monica's worried and stoning expression on her face, looking both enraged and heartbroken. The whole club waits for a reply to the bombshell Natsuki just dropped on her. But without a word, Monica turns her heel and walks out of the room. The impact of Natsuki's words hanging in the air behind her. No one knows what to say. For a few moments, the heavy silence remains. We all exchange looks. Yuri is merely meekly weeping, her eyes on his sleeves, and Sayori standing around awkwardly. Natsuki, on her hand, is refusing to meet anyone's gaze. She looks like she's regretting her words a bit. Guys, can we make sure that never happens again? It was awful. It was horrible to experience, to say the least. Without Monica to restore order and keep things going, the club suddenly feels aimless and disorganized. Natsuki, I know you're angry. Can you please find Monica and apologize? But, please, I know you're feeling a bit guilty over what you said. After all, you were a bit mean. Natsuki grumbles something in her breath. Nah, it's okay. I'll go find Monica. No offense, Natsuki, but I don't think she'd particularly want to see you right now. I wince towards leave my mouth. There's probably a more diplomatic way of saying this. Natsuki glares at me. Fine. As I turn to leave, I silently motion to Yuri and Sayori to try to talk to Natsuki. Sayori nods and Yuri nervously swallows. Well, now, where would Monica go? She probably wants somewhere quiet and where she can be by herself, right? Which rules out all the classrooms. The courtyard, the cafeteria. The only two places coming to mind are the girls' restrooms and the rooftop. Well, I'm hoping it isn't the girls' toilets. Fuck that. I make my way to the staircase that leads to the top, thinking about how this conversation is going to go. Will she ever even want to talk to me? She doesn't even say anything as she left. Was she that upset? Will my bird shut the fuck up? Although, given what Natsuki said, I wouldn't blame Monica. There's only one way to find out. There's a door at the top of the stairs, which opens out to the rooftop. Bracing myself, I put my hand on the cold stern door handle and push the door open. Man, the view up here is really something. I shiver as the wind cuts up to my blazer. It's a cold and desolate place. A fitting setting for what had just happened. I look around, there she is, leaning slightly over the barriers at the edge of the rooftop, face away turned from me. Not a peep sounds from her. Not even when the wind slams the face behind me. Monica? No answer. I slowly approach her, making a little noise as possible in some ideological attempt to not scare her away. You look pretty upset, so I thought I'd come find you. I trail off, mentally berating myself for how weak that must have sounded. She stays completely still as I circle back to her side, leaning on the railing so I can see her face. I don't know what I expected, but her expression is oddly calm. Monica? Beautiful view, isn't it? Yeah, you can say that. Is that the reason you came up here? It's part of it. On days like this, the wind and the eternally stretching blue skies makes me feel I can go anywhere. It feels freeing. There's something comforting about the possibility of getting swallowed up by that blue. Being able to simultaneously take control and lose control. Monica, well, I know you're obviously not okay, but I'm not asking if you're okay to know if you're okay. I'm gonna ask you if you're okay so that I can choose, so you can choose to talk to me about whatever you want to give you the opportunity to open up. So, are you okay? A thin smile appears on her face. Progress? That's sweet if you hope. To be honest, I didn't expect you to take any tact at all. Me neither. Did you expect I'd be crying up here? Contemplating suicide or something? Don't worry, I wouldn't do it just because of the festival. Well, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to cry it out. You know, I actually thought I would cry at first, but maybe I'm all cried out. I guess I've come to terms with things that Naoki said already. She said such weighty words so casually. What Natsuki said isn't true, Monica. I think you're a fantastic president. I didn't try to give less empty words after she arches an eyebrow towards me. And not saying that to cheer it up either. Remember when you said before the festival, during your little prep talk? She faintly nods. Well, I'm gonna reiterate anyway, because it's important you're aware how much I mean it. Thank you for everything. You took me in when I really needed it. Remember how I said earlier when I was feeling lonely? She nods again. Well, that's how things have been for me recently. I haven't seen much of my parents lately, and most of the days I spent alone. All that time when I joined a club. Alright, try not to cry. Try. You were all so friendly and welcoming. Not only did you ever turn me away because I was a poet. Not once did you turn me away because I was a poet. I mean, between you and me, I know my poems aren't the greatest. You have a lot of potential, Hope. I did like your poems. Well, I'm glad you think so. But anyway, that's beside the point. You accepted me for who I was, and was always willing to help me. And more importantly, you created something that the other three girls hold dear to their hearts. Definitely a sign of good present, you asked me. Monica looks down for a moment, as if composing herself, but it makes me smile with a smile. Thank you, Hope. It really means a lot. Like I said earlier, hearing all of this from a newcomer really does make me believe I hit the goals I set myself. I just wanted to create a little haven that people could call home, no matter their writing ability. Well, take it from someone who joined only a few days ago, you've definitely succeeded. Also, had you not made this club, I would have never gone to meet Yuri or Natsuki, or been able to hang out with Sayori again. Nor would I have gotten to get to know you better either. And that would have been a shame, right? I playfully nudge her, receiving a nudge back. This past week has possibly been the happiest I've been in a long, long time. And that's all thanks to you. We share a smile. One that I'm not sure is completely genuine on Monica's part. I don't really know what to say. It's okay, seriously. I just wanted to know how I felt. Anyway, Natsuki was a bit out of order in her words, and honestly, I don't think she meant it. I guess tensions were just running really high, you know? And you know better than I do how feisty she can be. Yeah, I know, she was just really upset. But hearing those words, it hit really deep, you know? I tried telling myself not to take her words to heart, but because I knew she was just really upset. But it was that line about Syria being a better president. I don't know why I got under my skin so much. It just bite Monica. People say awful things that they don't mean when they're upset. Sayori and I are talking to her now, and I get the feeling she wants to apologize, but doesn't know how to. Well, that's definitely something Natsuki needs to work on, By the way, thank you for making the effort to find me. It really means a lot. I'm suddenly struck by the situation I'm in. Here I am, alone, with one of the most attractive, popular girls of the year, having a heart-to-heart. Possibly a situation most guys in the school would kill to be in. My face heats up a little as I process a heartfelt, yet vulnerable scene we're both in. You're welcome, Monica. Nothing to thank me for. I sheepishly scratch the back of my neck. We should go and find the others, though. I don't want to be wearing anything. I stand up and make our way back to the door. I hope so. It wasn't exactly nice to be told you have the perfect life, and that even are experiencing difficulties. As we make our way back to the club, I hope Sayori and Yuri are able to talk some sense into Natsuki. The last thing we need is another argument. She sighed as we wordlessly make our way back to the classroom. We finally arrive. I squeeze her shoulders as she takes a deep breath and walks in. They're back! They're back! Yuri and Sayori suddenly hurry over to us, looking worriedly at Monica. Meanwhile, Natsuki remains standing off by her side by herself, arms folded. Hey guys, I'm alright, really. Taking some time outside really helped clear my head, and I'm feeling a lot better now. Not to mention, Hope was a real help too. I'm relieved. It was a frightening process to consider losing our president. Yeah, now everyone's calmed down. We can talk things out. Natsuki, why don't you come join us? Fine. She drags her feet as she makes her way over to us. I notice Monica's fidgeting with the helm of her skirt and smiling, reassuring at her. Okay, so I'm here. Natsuki's eyes dart to Monica just for a second. So, there's an awkward silence as Natsuki's voice trails away. Sayori raised her eyebrows at her, causing a smaller girl to return with a glare. I think what Natsuki's trying to say is that she just said all those things in the heat of the moment. Crime of passion, as it were. Gee, hey. Jeez, I can speak for myself, okay? She says that, but... Alright, I'm gonna get this over with. What I wanted to say is that I didn't mean when I said that you were a bad president. I mean, I guess it's pretty clear that you care a lot about the club. Sayori nods rigorously, her egging her on. Those jerks just piss me off so much that I blurted out random things and need to vent. Well, I won't lie, it does seem like you always get special treatment because you're so popular, Monica. But then again, I wouldn't know what you had to go through. You're totally on a different level than the rest of us. Natsuki. Anyway, that's all I guess. I've always seen you as a friend, and I hope you'll still see me as one of the two. There's tension in the air once again as we anxiously wait for Monica's response. Natsuki shifts back and forth on her feet, looking like she almost wants to run away from the scene. Thank you for saying that. I'm not gonna lie, either. Your comment about doubting my presidency hurt. It's definitely not true, though. It's definitely not true, though. You're agreeing, President Monica. Yeah, you brought us all together. Without you, we wouldn't have become friends. I'm not gonna cry, mainly because I already ugly cried during the Yuri part of Another Moment with You, and that's not uploaded yet. I don't know when that's gonna be finished. Fran, I'm gonna yell at you later. I'm kidding. No. Fran will get there when he gets there. Alright. If he cuts that out, I'm glad, because I'm not gonna actually ugly cry. I'm too lazy. But I will tell you guys a story about my life at the end of this episode. Anyway. Yeah, you brought us all together. Without you, we wouldn't have become friends, and I wouldn't introduce the world to poetry. I agree. It's an amazing feeling to be able to talk to like-minded individuals. Yeah, as far as presidents go, we can definitely do worse. And so what if you nudge us to the festival? I guess it's only normal for a president for the president of all people to want to curl up the ground. Thanks, guys. I guess that after all, I have no choice but to accept Natsuki's apology, yes? I mean, that'd be really great if you could. That's certainly an understatement. We all turn to Yuri, surprised at the glimpse of the human side of her. Did I say something strange? Oh, Yuri, you're so funny. Huh? I let out a sigh as I begin subconsciously holding. It seems like everything turned out well, Dan. Or at least as well as they can, given the circumstances. Okay, everyone. And with that, the catchphrase. And with the catchphrase. It's her catchphrase. Everything seems alright in the world once again. I totally forgot to mention this. We still need to clean everything up. I'm sure with all of us working together, though, it won't take that long to do. I'm assuming Aaron's just gonna skip the festival and go home after this. I'm pretty tired after all the stuff that happened today. As am I. Same here. I wish I could leave too, but I have shift to my class's cafe after this. It's alright though. Aaron, get moving so you can all go home. Everyone started cleaning up the room, myself included. I need a drink. Pepsi. Anyway, Nazi starts packing up the essential oils, sub, and cupcake trays, respectively. Meanwhile, Sayori, Monica, and I pick up everything left on the ground in the desk. Oh, I think that was Yuri Udonsky, right? I'm too lazy to go check. He was like, erasing all traces of the festival ever happened here. Although, I can't help but think there's still lingering tension in the air, despite Monica's cheery expression. I have a feeling that Monica might just be putting this club before herself in this case. But the only thing I can do is hope and that everyone feel better tomorrow. It's been perfectly nice to get home from school early for a change and be able to relax. Although now that I think about it, just really only have anime and video games to look forward to. I guess with everything that happened today, I'm just gonna be plaguing my mind tonight. I love this. I don't know, this is calming me down a bit. Morning already. Alright, let's save here. Okay, so I don't like the fact there's no music because I would like to tell my story with the music on. So, let's start my story. As you guys know, throughout this whole series, I've been making jokes about being lonely. And I would say it like it's relatable and all shit. Because this channel, although not the subscriber count, which I don't really care about if it does, but the views have been growing more recently because of this series, and I just noticed this. And despite being a super small channel still, this channel gets more views than my main, ironically. So what I'm saying is, so for a long time, I was similar to the whole in game. I was extremely lonely. I was extremely reclused. And growing up like that, it's never really fun. Especially from elementary to high school, even now in college, I've always felt like a recluse. Like I wasn't happy anymore. Like I purposely shunned myself because I felt like it was better for me to do that instead of talk to people. To be honest, I honestly had that mindset when I was younger. But yeah. So when it came to YouTube, I started back in 2012, 8 years ago, as of this year. And 8 years ago as of January, to be exact. But even when I started, I was extremely recluse. And in 2016, when I started playing Minecraft, that's when I started meeting more people.
But even throughout those years, with all the friends I gained and lost, in my mind, I still feel reclused. And unlike the character, mine is not going away for a long time. I don't know if it will, but it hasn't gone away. Despite the fact that I have like a lot of friends now, a lot more than I definitely did between elementary school and high school. And I'm still a recluse in when I go to college. But yeah, so even though, sorry, I'm trying my best right now. Even though I am like this now, and I don't know if it'll ever go away, and I don't know if I'll lose anyone I care about because, well, any more people I care about because I did lose a lot of people, and I honestly have not keep on feeling worse more about my who I am because of it. I'm sorry. To anyone who's still around me, I do want to thank because you had to put up with this person for so long. And honestly, can commend you for putting up with my bullshit for, I don't know, maybe a few months to a couple of years now. I'm sorry. I'm just trying, just really trying right now. Just trying to hold it in. anyway, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Uh, thank you guys for just not watching, but also hearing my story. I know it's more just me rambling about my sadness and loneliness. But again, my whole life is just about me rambling about shit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm not gonna tell you to go check out any mission, just check out the mod and that. And I'll see you guys next time. Well, tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.